Okay, it's 9:30, so we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order, and we'll start off with the Pledge of Allegiance. If the clerk could take the roll, please.
Commissioner Look.
Here.
Commissioner Brastad.
Here.
Commissioner Kordiak.
Here.
Commissioner Silveraja.
Here.
Commissioner West.
Here.
Commissioner Gamache.
Here.
Commissioner Schulte.
Here.
The next item is tax claims and abatements. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Brastad, second by Commissioner Schulte. Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Brastad.
Aye.
Commissioner Kordiak.
Aye.
Commissioner Silveraja.
Aye.
Commissioner West.
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
Motion carries. We have the review of checks issued from Finance and Central Services and from Human Services. Is there a motion to approve?
Moves and. Second.
Moved by Commissioner Look, second by Commissioner Kordiak. Further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 All those opposed? Motion carries. We have approval of the minutes from our August 25th County Board meeting. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Brastad, second by Commissioner Kordiak. Any additions or corrections? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. On to Chair's remarks. We have one item under Chair's remarks today. It's an opportunity to thank many of our staff who demonstrated amazing compassion and spirit in assisting at an event that took place just a few weekends ago. And I'd like to ask Commissioner West to tell us a little bit more.
Thank you. I had the great privilege of being asked to head up the community services tent at this event. And Convoy of Hope is an international humanitarian organization, faith-based. It was founded in 1994 by a family, and it's since grown to serve over 70 million people throughout the world. And on August 1st, we had the event here in Spring Lake Park in Anoka County, and this organization pairs up with a large local church to make it happen locally. And Emmanuel Christian Center was the organization that did that. And people came, thousands of people were served. People came and found hope. And they received shoes. They had family portraits taken. Groceries were offered, and the many community services that we have here in Anoka County with our nonprofits and the county itself, and our law enforcement, fire departments, police departments all participated. It was just an amazing event. And I just want to thank so much many of the employees who, the many employees who participated. But before, we're going to be showing their names, so before that happens, I would like to welcome Kelly Black, who, from Emmanuel Christian Center, headed up the whole event. So, Kelly, thank you for being here. And by the way, this is the certificate that we were given by Emmanuel Christian Center, just commending you, our employees, for your participation. Thank you, Kelly.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Like Commissioner West said, my name is Kelly Black, and I serve at Emmanuel Christian Center. And I had the opportunity to serve as our local coordinator for the Convoy of Hope community event. And it was such a joy to be able to work with so many of the Anoka County staff and to partner in such an amazing event. So thank you.
Kelly, how were you drawn to your involvement in this event activity?
I worked directly with Convoy of Hope, their national office, down in Springfield, Missouri, and then worked on putting together our local leadership team that was compiled of local businesses, county employees, church members, and I got to coordinate all of it. So it was great.
I would like to comment that Kelly came out of maternity leave and started this huge event right from the get-go. So have you gotten to know your
So Convoy's like my third child. Yes.
So thank you so much, Kelly, for what you've done there. And I would like to thank, I'd like to ask the employees who participated, if you'd stand so we can just recognize you. And yes, thank you so much. I know it's a lot of work, and you proved what servants' hearts you really have, and I know that's why you chose the line of work that you do. I don't know if the names have been up there yet, but thank you, everyone who participated. And Cindy Caesar and Peggy McNabb, I know you really had a boatload of work that you did and majorly contributed to the success of this event. So thank you so much.
Hey, thank you very much, and what a wonderful opportunity to be able to serve the residents and surrounding communities within Anoka County, and just appreciate the hard work and effort of all who were involved. So again, congratulations, and thanks for a job well done. Okay, we will move on to Management Committee report. Commissioner West.
The items on the regular agenda are information only, but we have an additional agenda. There's a lot of restructuring going on in Finance and Central Services, and we will be making changes to create greater efficiency and productivity in tackling some of the new tasks that department's going to have, and to streamline their current tasks. So the first items in A, 1 through 4, is 1 FTE Purchasing Technician Grade 9 will be restructured to Purchasing Technician 2 Grade 10. 1 FTE Collection Specialist Grade 9 will be restructured to an Associate Accountant Grade 10. Child Support Collections Officer Grade 10 will be restructured to Accountant 2 Grade 12. And a 1 FTE Central Services Director, due to the retirement of John Sullivan, will be 1 FTE Project Manager, and grade entitled to be determined.
Is there a motion to,
I'll move it.
is there a second?
Second.
Okay, further discussion? Hearing it.
I'd just like to comment that I really appreciate the hard work of Corey Camp. Is coming new eyes, and of course new situations that we have in Finance and Central Service are really throughout the whole organization. He and his team have done a great job of putting this together, and I think we're going to see some great results from it.
Thank you, Commissioner West. Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Kordiak.
Aye.
Commissioner Silveraja.
Aye.
Commissioner West.
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
Commissioner Brassad.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item?
The next item is B, just one item in B. It's a 1 FTE Accountant, grade 11. And that is a new position, and the funding is coming from, we already have the funding, so.
Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second?
Been moved by Commissioner Brassad, second by Commissioner Look. Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Silveraja.
Aye.
Commissioner West.
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
Commissioner Brassad.
Aye.
Commissioner Kordiak.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item.
In C, 1 through 3, we have a .75 FTE Associate Accountant, grade 10, and there's a vacancy there, and we're going to add a .25 FTE to create a 1 FTE Associate Accountant, grade 10. In item 2, it's a .625 FTE Claims Coordinator, grade 11, and a .375 new Office Support Specialist, grade 8, and that will create a 1 FTE Office Support Specialist Grade 8, and that will come due to a transfer of another employee. And then 3.5 FTE Procurement Specialist, Grade 11, and that vacancy is due to a transfer, and we will add a 0.5 FTE to create a 1 FTE Office Support Specialist, Grade 8.
Moved on 1 through 3.
Moved by Commissioner Look, second by Commissioner Schulte. Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner West,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Brassad,
Aye.
Commissioner Kordiak,
Aye.
Commissioner Silveraja.
Aye. Motion carries. Next item.
And item D1 is, this position's been contingent for quite a long time, and we're going to switch it from contingent to non-contingent and make it a 1 FTE Accountant 2, Grade 12.
Their motion to
Move.
moved by Commissioner Kordiak. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Gamache. Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Brassad,
Aye.
Commissioner Kordiak,
Aye.
Commissioner Silveraja,
Aye.
Commissioner West.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And Madam Chair, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Commissioner West. Moving on to Transportation Committee report, Commissioner Schulte.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Our committee met on Monday, August 31st. We have before you 6 action items. The first, the committee recommends approval of a resolution authorizing the acquisition of right-of-way for the roundabout located at 109th Avenue or Apollo Drive and Sunset Avenue in the cities of Blaine and Lino Lakes.
I'll offer the resolution. Is there further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Brassad,
Aye.
Commissioner Kordiak,
Aye.
Commissioner Silveraja,
Aye.
Commissioner West,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item.
The committee recommends approval of a resolution supporting congestion mitigation air quality improvement funding, otherwise known as CMAQ, for a last-mile connection service from the North Star Station to area employers in the city of Fridley.
Is there an offer of the resolution?
I'll offer it.
Resolution's been offered by Commissioner Kordiak. Is there further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carried. Next item.
The committee recommends approval of a resolution supporting Transportation and Economic Development Funding, or better known as TED funding, for the I-35 County Road 23 Trunk Highway 97 interchange in the city of Columbus.
I'll offer the resolution. Is there further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed? Motion carries. Next item.
The committee recommends approval to award a contract to R.L. Larson Excavating Incorporated based on their low bid of $3,785,284.22 for the Bridge Street and Lake George Boulevard Roundabout Reconstruction Project in the city of St. Francis.
Is there a motion to approve?
I'll move it.
Moved by Commissioner Look. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Schulte. Further discussion?
Madam Chair.
Commissioner Look.
Thank you. I just wanted to comment on item 1 and then this one as well. When we're talking about roundabouts, we recently read an article, maybe some of you did, about a 2-lane roundabout in the cities here that has had numerous accidents in it. And while we can appreciate that a lot of people aren't familiar with 2-lane roundabouts, these aren't 2-lane roundabouts, and specifically for that purpose. That the 2 lanes do seem to have some issues with them, and for that reason, we want to build these roundabouts large enough to handle large traffic and safe enough to not have those type of accidents. Single lane.
Thank you, Commissioner Look.
And Madam Chair, I will just follow up with that to really emphasize the part where these are built bigger than most roundabouts people have seen throughout the area. Our engineering department has gone to great lengths to make sure school buses and semi-tractors can navigate these without rolling on the curbs. Although the curbs are mountable, so if it does happen, they're not doing damage. But at the same time, we are building these beyond the standards most Twin Cities roundabouts currently are built at.
Okay, thank you. Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Brassad,
Aye.
Commissioner Kordiak,
Aye.
Commissioner Silveraja,
Aye.
Commissioner West,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item.
The committee recommends approval to award a contract to All Things Asphalt LLC based on their low bid of $890,141.44 for the countywide crack sealing program.
Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Look. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner West. Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Brassad,
Aye.
Commissioner Kordiak,
Aye.
Commissioner Silveraja,
Aye.
Commissioner West,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item.
And item 6 has two parts. The committee recommends approval of two agreements between the Metropolitan Council and Anoka County for funding transit services. The first, item A, is agreement between the Metropolitan Council and the County of Anoka for funding operations of the public transit service, the Anoka County Traveler Regular Route, in an amount not to exceed $5,425,075, beginning August 31st of this year through July 31st of 2020. And then item B is an agreement between the Met Council and Anoka County for funding operations of public transit service, the Transit Link, in an amount not to exceed $4,810,928, beginning August 31st of this year and ending July 31st, 2020.
Is there a motion to approve items 6A and B?
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Gamache. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Schulte. Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Kordiak,
Aye.
Commissioner Silveraja,
Aye.
Commissioner West,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Brassad.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And Madam Chair, the next 5 items are there for, or 6 items, no, 5 items, are there for your information. I'll just make a special note, we're still working on our interconnect system of all our signals, and in here is a payment for part of that interconnect system. And hopefully we can move that along and get it working soon, because it's really going to improve traffic flow throughout the county, on our county roads. With that, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Commissioner Schulte. Moving on to Parks and Community Services Committee report, Commissioner Kordiak.
Madam Chair, thank you very much. I couldn't make it terribly easy and just call them all information items today. I will simply comment, though, that we did have some discussion about Crossbow, an opportunity that we offered today. We are looking at the parameters of that to make sure it works well within our park system, but if you're interested in it, we can talk. Secondarily, I always appreciate the fact that the commission has always been supportive of our Banfield Center for the Arts. I think we offer a unique facility there in this county and beyond in many ways. It serves people from all over the county and beyond, outside of this county. And it's kind of a unique opportunity for people to enjoy the arts. We did simply enjoy, once again, the opportunity of Bethany Whitehead, who's done a very fine job in that facility since she started, 3 years ago or something like that. And she recently received the Metropolitan Regional Arts Commission Award, which is well thought of and sought after in the arts arena. So we're glad to recognize her receipt of that award once again, which really, again, only speaks to the kind of quality of service that she offers to us. And that, Madam Chair, would conclude my report.
Thank you, Commissioner Kordiak. Moving on to item number 9, consider resolution 2015-99. And we've had some discussion about this for a while, but it's renaming of the Human Resources Department to the Employee Relations Department, and the Waste Management and Energy Committee to the Recycling and Resource Solutions Committee. And I will offer that resolution. And would just comment that throughout the years, we have, there seems to be a lot of confusion between human services and human resources. And down at the front desk, that tends to be the number one question that they get asked, is trying to get to the right place. So for the ease of, I think, the public in actually recognizing, I think, maybe more common terms that the public might use as to how to get to the right place, I think that this will make things easier. And waste management and energy, I think if you went on the street and asked people, what is waste management, they would probably look at you with glazed eyes. So hopefully this will make things easier for the public that we serve in getting to the right place. So further discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, motion carries. And then the next item is to consider approving the following related to contract C 0004476, the renewal of our dental insurance for 30-hour or more per week benefit eligible positions of non-union and union employees for a one-year period commencing January 1st, 2016. And as recommended by myself as the responsible commissioner for insurance, subject to the legal review and approval of the county attorney. And essentially, we're accepting the dental renewal rates, which is a small increase, accepting the annual open enrollment as proposed. And the change in that is that in the past, people who were existing employees who had not taken advantage of signing up for the dental insurance actually had to go through an underwriting in order to sign up for it during open enrollment. That underwriting requirement has been eliminated for those employees. And to accept the 3.5% rate cap for 2017. So I will offer that resolution. Is there further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Silveraja,
Aye.
Commissioner West,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Brassad,
Aye.
Commissioner Kordiak.
Aye.
Motion carries. The next item is Resolution 2015-100 relating to the appointment of Mike Ropp as the Director of Employee Relations Department. And I'll offer that resolution. Is there further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And-
Aye.
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 All those opposed? Motion carries. Mike, would you like to come up and maybe introduce yourself to the public, and do you have anything to say?
You fly below the radar pretty good, but now you're in trouble.
Madam Chair, Commissioners, staff, I'm honored with the appointment. Hope to continue with the job and keep the department and the county moving forward. So, thank you very much.
Thank you,
Right.
and welcome to the new position. And the final item is to consider approving contract C 0004479, the employment agreement with Employee Relations Department Director Mike Ropp, effective today, September 8th.
I'll move it.
The resolution's been offered. Oh, actually, it is a contract. Is there a second?
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner West,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Brassad,
Aye.
Commissioner Kordiak.
Aye.
Commissioner Silveraja.
Aye. Motion carries. And, I have just a final comment, and I was reminded of it today in looking at Commissioner Schulte's tie, the thin blue line, really honoring law enforcement. And as we approach the 14th anniversary of 9/11, I just want to encourage people to take a moment to remember those who were lost, but also those heroes, the men and women in uniform who acted without hesitation or concern for their own well-being. Since that time, we've seen the support of our local law enforcement and law enforcement across the nation really deteriorate to an all-time low. Their jobs are difficult, dangerous, and stressful, and for those family members, they don't know from one day to the next whether their loved one will actually return home. So I think that I can speak for the entire county board in saying that as a county board, we stand behind our law enforcement community and want to thank them for their sacrifice and the wonderful job that they really do for the community. And with that, meeting is adjourned.